North Asia is entering the most important phase of its financial transformation. The era of stablecoins is no longer theoretical, it is becoming real, regulated, and infrastructure-driven. But to scale stablecoins in the real economy, we must answer a different question. Not which token wins, but which region is ready to deploy trusted digital money at scale. And the answer is clear: North Asia. Stablecoins are not a crypto product. They are simply digital dollars, programmable, transparent, fast, and globally interoperable. They work because the ledger is public. The reserves are transparent. Transfers settle instantly instead of waiting for SWIFT. Value moves 24/7 across borders. A stablecoin is not magic. It is ledger movement, not money movement. And that is why governments are now paying attention. Why stablecoins will bloom now? Two technological forces are finally converging. FinTech times Web3. FinTech gave us payment networks, POS devices, KYC, digital identity, compliance rails. Web3 provided instant settlement, global interoperability, tokenized assets, on-chain auditability. Together, they form the missing foundation for trusted digital money. This is why stablecoins are entering their blooming phase. Why North Asia leads? North Asia is uniquely prepared. Japan, full legal framework for fiat-backed stablecoins. Korea, high-speed fintech ecosystem plus strict AML. Taiwan, most sophisticated retail payment environment in the world. Hong Kong, institutional corridor for global capital movement. These markets have high trust, high compliance, high retail throughput, high-quality payment hardware. Government-backed digital transformation. This is the perfect environment for regulated stablecoins like USDC. Why trust matters more than technology? The true bottleneck is not blockchain speed. It is trust infrastructure, including device reliability, authentication flows, identity binding, error handling, audit trails, cross-border compliance. This layer is invisible, but it is everything. I spent 25 years building POS, kiosk, and financial hardware across North Asia. I know this truth. Every digital dollar begins and ends on a device. If the device isn't trusted, the money won't be trusted. This is where USDC is compatible and where many other stablecoins are not. The CBDC connection. CBDCs will not replace stablecoins. CBDCs need stablecoins. Governments cannot test retail behavior, AML models, error scenarios, cross-border flows directly on sovereign money. They need a transitional asset, a stable, compliant, auditable currency like USDC. This is why North Asia's CBDC pilots will accelerate USDC adoption. The future, over the next 5 years, we will see loyalty points turning into on-chain assets, retail transactions settling on stablecoin rails, cross-border corridors built between Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, CBDC, and stablecoins coexisting, digital money becoming as reliable as physical cash. North Asia will define the global standard for trusted digital settlement. However, the toughest step is always shaping the last mile. The first, in the traditional banking world, everything is simple. You rely on one password. You type it in, and the system lets you withdraw, transfer, and pay. No fear, no complexity, it just works. But the moment you step into Web3, everything changes. New interfaces, unfamiliar workflows, and a learning curve that punishes mistakes. One wrong action can cost you everything. In banking, if you forget your password, you reset it. In Web3, your private key is SHA-256 irreversible. If it's lost, it's gone forever. And the question becomes, who carries this responsibility? People trust cold wallets because they are offline, but entire generations of devices have been compromised through supply chain attacks and outdated encryption. So, who guarantees that the next generation won't be cracked in the future? Then there's the interface. Is blockchain user interface empowering users or overwhelming them? Which government is willing to deploy a system where one wrong click can destroy a citizen's entire financial life? And what about banks? How do they reconcile Web3 wallet flows with centralized ledgers? Where is the audit trail? Where is the compliance model? Today, nothing is standardized. At the government level, a stablecoin outage becomes a national event. Power waste, GDP loss, infrastructure failure. These are responsibilities no government wants to sign their name on. So we end up with the most important question: how do we solve all of this, and where do we even begin? The solution cannot be deployed all at once. It needs layers, maturity, a timeline, and a clear export outlet. An ecosystem that generates real, measurable liquidity as an asset. There is a solution, a very clear one, and that is the next episode. These questions are not obstacles, they are signals. Signals that the world is ready for a new kind of financial infrastructure, but only if we build it the right way, not all at once, not in chaos, but layer by layer in the right order, through a gateway that can actually hold the weight of real liquidity and real economic activity. That gateway exists, and the ecosystem around it is already taking shape. In the next episode, I will show you what that gateway looks like, how it works, and why it becomes the natural export outlet for stablecoin deployment in this region. For now, let's pause here, because the next chapter deserves its own stage.